Hey, what is going on, guys? Me, Kova, and welcome back to another edition of Transfer Gossip. If you're new around here, for some reason you found the channel, make sure you do hit that subscribe button so you get all the latest transfer gossip, as well as obviously the FIFA videos. When FIFA, the new one comes out, I'll be hitting that up big time. So we're starting off with Jack Butland anyway. It's a bit strange one because I think he's pretty settled at Stoke. I think they obviously want to keep him. There's no reason for him to leave. He's going to get first team football. He needs to get fit, obviously. Well, make sure he stays fit. Get first team football. And, stay there, basically, I think, for at least another season. And, he's apparently, stoked the fire a little bit. Hate to use the word stoke, but, over a potential move to Manchester United, saying he would definitely consider it. Now, obviously, a move to a club in the top 4, 5, whatever you want to call it, is an improvement on Stoke City. But I think, he's got to think, is he going to be the number one? I think he will be if De Gea leaves. But De Gea has to leave before he can start talking about things like this. It's just a little rumour, but it did interest me, that fact that he had said something like that. Next up is Fabian Delph, another player who went to Manchester City and just was completely wasted. Apparently, there are talks with a number of clubs, I think Swansea City being one of them, over a loan deal for Fabian Delph. Obviously, there might be some Championship clubs trying to get him as well, God knows who, but there are a few clubs who want to get him on loan from Manchester City and make use of him, rather than just let him sit on the bench, because he is a decent player. He just needs to be he needs to be loved, basically. He needs to be first team player rather than sitting on the bench. Next up is Chalobah, and again, another one who's been a little bit wasted. When he first came through, I was like, oh my god, this kid's going to be amazing. And he's never really had that chance at Chelsea, but he is in talks over a permanent move away. Obviously, a lot of times these players go out on loan. I think Chalobah's already done that a fair few times. I think he ends up at Napoli last season. Now, he's in talks over a $5 million move to Watford, which would be a very, very decent move for both parties. Watford get a player who is definitely a really talented lad. And, for $5 million, you can't really argue. Chalobah gets first team football, which is just great news for him, because that is exactly what he needs. Next up is Joe Hart, another English player who's been a little bit wasted. Aston Villa have made an approach for the Manchester City goalkeeper. Again, I don't want to speculate. It is apparently just an approach. Don't know if it's for a loan or a permanent deal. But they can get Joe Hart in goal, John Terry at the back. They're bringing back like an old England team. It looks amazing. With the squad that they've already got, I think Aston Villa should be coming up. There's no doubt about that. Regardless of whether they sign Hart or not. But if they sign Hart, you got to think of it and be like, yeah, they're defo coming up. Next up is Olivier Giroud. Getting to move away from Arsenal quite a lot, and Marseille have emerged as frontrunners for his signature with a £24.7 million move in the offering. Now, Marseille were skint last time I seen. But they did sign Payet for a lot of money, and it looks like they may go in for Giroud as well, although that is a lot of money for a 1-year-old. I think he's 31. Next up is Belotti, a young striker coming through. Chelsea have turned their attention to the Italy striker, who will cost £90 million. This is obviously after they missed out on Lukaku. Obviously, he's not a CDM, he's a striker. Obviously, they missed out on Lukaku. Don't know what the deal is with Costa, whether he's going or staying. And they're looking to Belotti to be their replacement for him. Next up is Snodgrass. He is getting linked with a move away from West Ham, which is quite surprising. When they signed him, I thought, yeah, that's a really good signing. Signed up like Hull's best player and pretty much relegated them just from that one signing. Sunderland want the 29-year-old winger, but don't want to pay the $8 million fee West Ham are apparently asking. Pretty sure West Ham paid more than $8 million. Pretty sure they paid like $15 million. So I'd be surprised to let him go for that. A lot less. I think he is probably the better winger at West Ham. Him and Feghouli, I think, would be really, really good on the wings. But, it just depends. Snodgrass had a little bit of an injury and stuff like that, but he was in really, really good form at Hull City when he signed for West Ham. Next up is Alexis Sanchez. Constantly getting linked to move away because of that contract situation. And apparently, Arsenal have said, they may let him go, but it won't be to a Premiership side. So they're not going to sell to a rival, so that can pretty much rule out Manchester City. Inter Milan have joined the race, so they may go for him. They want him as their marquee player. Next up is Coutinho. PSG are ready to make a £70 million bid for Philippe Coutinho. Now, I don't know, who thinks is better. I don't know whether Lukaku's better than Coutinho, Coutinho's better than Lukaku. What you guys think? but I think they've got to kind of be in the same bracket for me. A lot of times Lukaku is amazing, but then there's a fair few times when he's not, and I think it's similar to Coutinho. He's a bit hot and cold at times. He's amazing, unplayable at times, but then there's times when he just goes on a bad run of form. So I don't know. I think 70 million is a decent fee, but I don't think it's a fee that Liverpool would accept. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't accept anything unless it was 100 million plus, world record bid. Next up is Andre Gray. Again, like to move away. West Ham have emerged as front runners for the £15 million signing of Andre Gray. So I mentioned a few times that West Ham are proper desperate for a striker. They've been throwing money around to everyone, just trying to bring someone in, which isn't the right way to go about it. That's how they pretty much ended up with Zaza. I think Andre Gray, with a bit of proven experience in the Prem now, wouldn't be a bad option. Next up is Lukaku. Obviously, it is that main story. Manchester United have announced the deal for Lukaku. So that was pretty much done deal. There was videos of Pogba saying, "Oh, I'll see you in training," and all that type of stuff. Agent Pogba and all this. I don't know why they were together in LA, but either way, it was always going to happen. Lukaku was always going to leave Everton for a different club. Manchester United, Chelsea were rumoured. I think they were the only two that were actually ever rumoured for Lukaku. I think he'd be doing a really, really good job at Manchester United. Him and Pogba can probably link up and make a really good partnership. Apparently, it's a deal that could rise to £100 million. So it's 75 million up front, and it could potentially go to 100 million, which is an absolute monstrous fee. It would be a world record fee, but again, I don't know if the add-ons will ever get hit. I don't know if it will be classed as a 100 million transfer. Who knows? But it'd be interesting if we do ever break that barrier. Eric Dyer is next up. Again, United set to bid 50 million for Eric Dyer after the Lukaku deal's gone through, so they're not ready to finish the spending yet. They've signed Lindelof. I think a lot of people forget that because it's so early. They're going for Lukaku. That looks like it's a done deal, and now it looks like it could be Eric Dyer. So they're kind of building a more of a spine to the team. Bailey, Lindelof at the back. They may bring in Dyer for centre mid, Lukaku up front, Pogba in the middle. It's looking pretty tasty, if I'm not gonna lie. And they can get them type of transfers done. Manchester United could be in a really, really good position going forward. A bit of lag.